The first thing I saw with him was a quarterback that led with his intangibles. You know, the leadership that he showed out there, the poise that he showed out there. I think he did a tremendous job in executing the game plan. And then, of course, he did great things with his legs, with hard running in his arm. I mean, he was a complete quarterback, a true dual threat.
I mean, I played a good game, but I'm just trying to focus on just 0-0, just moving on to the next week.
Tanner's the type of kid that's going to give you 100% effort, whether it's Monday in practice or Friday afternoon. He's an effort kid, and that's what it's one of the things that make him so special. And the kids see that, and the other teammates, they feed off of that. And when his energy's high, so is their energy, and it keeps that enthusiasm going.
Well, definitely our motto all week, Coach Pender was focusing on just coming out swinging, because coming out a little slow in the Flyer Branch game, and that was just what we were living by all week. That's what we were practicing with, and just coming out swinging. I mean, it definitely showed.
Whenever a quarterback does really well, you always got to start with the offensive line. The offensive line's young, but they're have a lot of tenacity about them. They get after it extremely hard. The enthusiasm that Tanner brings, to the team helps there. And then, of course, Riles Purrier, senior wide receiver, has been a main target for Tanner for the past couple of years.
In the run schemes, I mean, I have Tate and Parker Carlton in the backfield, which are two great runners, but they're also two great blockers. And then Brecken Kirby, and then our line showed out like I've never seen before. So that was definitely good for them to get that confidence up.
Oh, it's big time. When you have a quarterback that can run and throw, as well as he does, it definitely opens up and makes the defense have to defend the whole field. They can't cheat and double team somebody. If they do that, then they're going to leave Tanner open on some runs. And with the way he reads, and not just his athletic ability being a dual threat, but with his brain, he can read the defense, and he can see what he's supposed to do on a power read, or what is he supposed to do on the RPO, and then he can hurt you with his legs or his arm.
Yeah, we were just trying to switch it up on him, and working screens, working runs, working QB runs, working all over, and I think it worked out pretty good.
What do you think it is for him that gives him his edge out here?
His competitiveness. He don't want to lose. He competes. The leadership stuff that we do. I keep talking about Tanner. The first words that always come to my mind is the intangibles that he has to offer.
Well, I feel like I've always been a leader as a kid, just coming out, and so some of it comes naturally, but also some of it you just got to learn. And like from last season, getting hurt, I mean, I can't drop my head because people are going to look at me, so I had to keep my head up, keep the team positive. And I think after a bad drive, or even a good drive, I mean, you just come off the sideline, same thing, keep your head up, tell others keep their head up, and we're just moving.
Everyone knows how tough he is. I always say he plays quarterback with a linebacker mentality. He's going to get after it. He's going to throw his whole body in there. And the thing about Tanner, too, and all his teammates saw this last year, when he broke his hand, instead of wallowing around and can't play quarterback, he clubbed it up. He went to the defensive side of the ball, and he helped our team out on the defensive side of the ball. And that type of team player is just the type of player that your team can rally around.
So talk to me about what you're going to do during this off week. How are you personally going to prepare to take this team and lead it into not this week but next week?
Yeah, well, we just got to stay focused through the week and get all recovered up and just get ready for next week.
Well, the number one thing we're going to do is try to fix our mistakes we made. Even though we had a big win Friday night and our players played good, we still made a lot of mistakes that we can watch film and improve upon those mistakes and really focus on getting ourselves better, working hard on our fundamentals that we need to do. Of course, we're taking sneak peeks and looking at our next opponents that we're going to play and making sure that what we do, our base stuff, is sound. And if there's any little new things that we want to try to tinker around with, we do that as well during this week.